Greetings everyone, this is Curtis Duncan. Wanted to do a video today on why condoms actually cause STDs. Now I know this is an oxymoron for most people. Like, hey, I'm wearing a condom to protect me against STDs, because I don't trust this person. Even though I want to fuck them, I don't trust them. I'm going to put on 2 condoms. I'm going to put on 3 condoms. But no. Condoms actually can cause STDs. Why? Because of the spermicides within condoms. Particularly one type of spermicide known as non-oxyl 9. It is a spermicide that's found in most brands of condoms that actually strips the lining of a woman's vagina. It actually strips it. And one thing you must know about STDs is that it really comes down to you having the appropriate barriers to preventing STDs. And if your lining of your vagina has been stripped down as a result of using some of these toxic spermicides, then you are going to be at increased risk of developing sexually transmitted infections and diseases. Because STDs, in truth, aren't caused by sex. They are caused by having a weak immune system, and they are caused by having your defense systems or your defenses lowered. So when the lining of your vagina has been stripped and is severely irritated as a result of using these spermicides, which are extremely toxic, then you are going to develop sexually transmitted diseases. It is really a total illusion that you can practice safe sex by using a condom, even if it doesn't contain spermicides, which I do recommend. I recommend that you use non-lubricated, non-spermicidal condoms because a lot of lubricants contain estrogen, which causes breast cancer and fibroids and prostate cancer in men. And actually the non-oxyl 9 converts into estrogen within the body. So when you actually are exposed to it, then it gets converted into estrogenic chemical within the body, and this also increases your risk of developing fibroids and breast cancer. And in men, the spermicide is going to lower your levels of testosterone by increasing your levels of estrogen, because the non-oxyl 9 is actually a endocrine disrupting chemical, or a chemical which mimics estrogen. But it is an illusion that you can practice safe sex with condoms. Total illusion. It actually says on the package that condoms do not prevent STDs, particularly when you consider that people in this country lie. They lie. They lie about who they're fucking. They're not honest with their partners. They don't tell their partners that they're a closeted gay person or closeted bisexuals, that they're having sex with prostitutes and porn stars and strippers, and cheating and infidelity. People do a lot of lying in this country when it comes to relationships and sex. So where there is lies, there is no safe sex. So do not even delude yourself into ever thinking that you can practice safe sex with condoms, particularly if you're going to lie to your sexual partner or partners about the type of sexual activities that you are engaging in. And that doesn't matter whether you're in a committed or non-committed relationship. When you're lying, you're not practicing safe sex at all. And if you're using condoms with spermicides, you're definitely not practicing safe sex, because, as I mentioned, the non-oxyl 9 actually increases your risk of developing STDs. It has been proven that actually increases your risk of developing the HIV virus or contracting it. And this has been shown, this is something that has been shown in studies. So you definitely want to avoid using condoms which contain spermicides and lubricants, because I mentioned lubricants actually contain most of them contain parabens, which mimics estrogen, which again is going to increase your risk of developing breast cancer, fibroids, endometriosis, and a whole host of estrogenic diseases. And for men, it causes prostate cancer, impotence, testicular cancer, and belly fat, because when you're exposed to lots of different synthetic estrogens, your testosterone goes down and your estrogen goes up, and this causes you to have a protruding belly like that of a pregnant woman. So definitely you want to avoid using, I'm not saying don't use condoms, that's a personal choice. And again, but just always keep in mind that, are you really practicing safe sex? Because if you're going to be having anal sex, and again, you're just going to be dishonest. The point is that you are being dishonest, then you're not practicing safe sex. Not at all. because you're not being honest with your partner. So your partner cannot, make an informed choice about whether they want to still have sex with you, and they do not know what you're doing. You could be doing, engaging in anal sex, for example, with one person, and come home to your partner, and because you don't want to cheat on them, they would never know what you just did with the other person, with other man or woman. So, it's really a cultural thing, and people aren't to blame for this. It's really a cultural dynamic with monogamy, polygamy, and just this whole culture of sexual suppression and people just lying and manipulating to get their needs met. It's really unfortunate. But nonetheless, you definitely want to avoid using any type of lubricated or spermicidal condoms. And to learn more about the synthetic estrogens and harm that has on men and women, you can check out a couple of recordings I have. One is the chemical feminization and emasculation of men. That actually details all the anti-testosterone feminizing chemicals that men are exposed to, because just about everything that men eat, consume, drink, wear has anti-testosterone feminizing chemicals within it. And it also is, most of these chemicals are found in women's products too. And that's why so many women have breast cancer, endometriosis, obesity, fibroid tumors, etc. All these different diseases are caused by being exposed to too much estrogen. So definitely check out those recordings. The one for the women is called Harm by Hormones, How Estrogen and Chemicals Harm Women's Health. That's a fantastic recording. And the one for men is also an excellent recording too, with some really, really valuable and great information. And thank you again. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I will be doing some more educational videos about sex. I know a lot of people are interested in sex and sexuality, and again, that's a healthy thing, but you just don't want to be using these toxic products, for your sex life. Because again, most people think that they're using condoms to prevent STDs, but little do they know that the spermicides within the condoms actually cause and increase your risk of developing STDs. So again, just make sure you avoid that, and I will be doing some more videos on this and more. So thank you again for watching my video. Please share and subscribe, and you all enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and be well.